Welcome, Gemini, to the channel. My name is Robin and this is AriesFireTarot. What's up, guys? So I'm getting ready to do your February 2020 bonus read, and I'm doing an Emperor tarot card spread for this reading because this is the year of the Emperor. So it's because it's 2020, year 2020, and 2 + 2 = 4, which represents the Emperor in tarot. And the Emperor provides stability and great wisdom and can guide you into your greatest manifestation potential. So I think this is a really important reading, and I do hope that you enjoy it. And shout me out in the comments, let me know what you think, or just say hi or whatever, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'm here to help you guys. So if you like how I read the tarot and you'd like continued advice, go ahead and subscribe. Sorry. So I'm using the Witch's Tarot to do this reading here, you guys, so I hope you enjoy. That's the most important thing, that it resonates for you, but keep in mind it's a general read. So this is going to look at how can I embrace the divine masculine within me. And I think this is a really important card because, as combinations of intertwined divine masculinity and divine femininity, one of them can kind of take over. So this is saying that you might need to tap into your divine masculine energy just a little bit more. So let me do a quick deck cut and we'll start off your reading. Oh, and this is like the Emperor tarot card spread, and it says, are you ready to wear your crown? So I love that bit. Are you ready to wear your crown? And let's see what we have here. The Moon card. This is a fantastic card, you guys. So like the first thing I thought of when I pulled this card, the first impression that I got is, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that show, The Outlander, but it's like this character just really kind of reminds me to go back into your history a little bit more and look at, some of the really strong masculine people in your family. And this could be either a man or a woman, because masculinity is not just a male trait. Everybody has it, but some women could be very, very strong. And you could have, I think for some of you, you could have very strong pagan roots, or people that really distinguish themselves in battle. Like I'm seeing very powerful people back in your ancestry. So if you're really sort of questioning where you are in your life right now and how you can become more balanced and display a little bit more strength, because this time of the planet, it's no joke, right? There's a lot going on and it can be quite soul crushing. But I really see that some of you have like heroic roots in your family. And I don't know, like if any of you have ever tried those ancestry, or like go talk to your elders, because you can find out a lot of things by talking to your grandparents. And I just want to give you a little example. Like my great-grandfather, he was already passed on by the time I was born. But when I was talking to my grandmother, I found out that he was in the war in Passchendaele, and he saved a battalion of people. So, I mean, to me, that's sort of heroic bravery. It resonates with divine masculine, not to say that divine femininity isn't brave also, but I really think that you have somebody in your past that can really sort of illuminate divine masculinity within you. So I'm really seeing here that you guys could get in touch with your roots. And if you don't have family, you guys, I know some people, they just don't have any family at all, like many of you could have been. I'm getting that some of you may have been abandoned, or, you could have been, like I see some of you just don't know who your parents are. So it might be a really good time for you to start investigating, because that could leave you feeling a little bit lost, or if you don't know who your parents are, the identity of your parents, like look into, your, like I'm Irish, so I would look into my Irish heritage and stuff like that. So look into sort of your cultural background too. That could be really helpful. So let's see, what area of my life do I need to take control of? Jeez, I wish I could see these cards. So this is the Hermit. So guys, you could be really a little bit introverted right now, and sort of going in cocoon mode right now. And this could be a product of the environment, you know. It could be really cold where you are. I think that some of you could be isolating yourselves a little bit, and that could be as a result of not feeling very grounded here, you know, with the card about finding your divine masculinity a little bit better. So you've got a lot going on here, and I think you are trying to figure out, let me just move this a little bit because I want to try and reduce the glare. That's better. You know, your roots can really make you feel a lot different, you know, and I know what it's like to live separately from your family, so I get it. So you could be able to find strength in the family that you build from yourself, or building sort of a soul tribe. And you know, I really sort of thrive on that in my own life. You know, I have a network on Instagram and to a certain extent on my Facebook page, and if you guys are feeling like you're at loose ends and you want to connect, like, go ahead and like follow me on Instagram, and I'm on Twitter, you guys, and it's just so I can connect with people. So I'm there to support you guys. And if you're living a solitary life, like you're in the hermit mode, or maybe like I was seeing before in the moon card, you really feel disconnected from a family, like I'm searching for my soul tribe. And if you guys are here, you're part of my soul tribe already. So if you feel like you need, you know, a little bit of banter or to connect with other people, like, go ahead. I'm here for you guys on your journey. So you need to sort of take control of what connections that you have and not feeling so alone, you know. And if you're living a solitary life, it doesn't really necessarily mean that you need to feel lonely, that it's okay to be alone. This is where some of your greatest spiritual depths can be achieved, you know, finding out who you really are. It's a beautiful phase of your life. But if you're feeling like you're very solitary and not connected to other people, especially those of you who from one circumstance or another don't really have any family or sometimes friends, like, go ahead and reach out, you guys. I'm definitely here to support you, you know. So am I doing enough to energetically protect myself? And this is like a big one. So I've got the wheel of the year for you guys, and I'm really seeing you guys are coming out of hermit mode. So we've got this card here, but it is going to take you guys feeling a little bit stronger within yourselves. Like, you can see how, look at how similar these two cards are with the moon and the hermit, like very alone and sort of windswept, and even the garments and the pose are the same, and sort of a barren landscape. But things are going to start changing for you here with the wheel of the year and moving on to that next level. And you can see how, like, basically the sun has come out, you know, the sun has risen, and everything is going to be changing here. So when you're alone, you know, when you've closed yourself off, when your circle has gotten smaller, you really probably not have to use any of these strategies to protect yourself energetically. But when you're going to be thrust into the next area of your life, so some of you, the spotlight, you're going to need to find those strategies. And it probably, that could be why you've been, you know, sort of sequestering yourself and turning down social events and stuff like that, so you can get a little bit stronger. So I do see an area of your life coming in where you're going to feel a little bit stronger, and you're going to be okay protecting your boundaries energetically. And if you guys have never heard of what an energy vampire is, I would suggest that you do that, because I think some of you need to understand that people love negative responses. You know, when they actually feed off of that, and they want to try and put people down. And even observing somebody doing that to somebody else can really suck the life out of you. Like, no pun intended, but do you know what I mean? But I'm seeing where you're going to be able to grow and sort of shine your own light and sort of repel people here. So I think you're doing a great job. And if you're in a hermit mode or a dark night of the soul, that's definitely going to be a product of that. So how can I assert healthy boundaries with others? This is a big one too. So we've got the Queen of Cups, and I've actually pulled this card for another sign in this exact position. Now, the Queen of Cups, she's she's intentionally built a boundary between her and her solace and the rest of the world. So being able to go into this mode, and I suggest really strongly about an hour a day to do this by yourself. If you want to do journaling or, you know, something really quiet and intentional, and do that an hour a day. And if it's like, if you have small kids or you're taking care of somebody else or you're working 2 or 3 jobs, make it 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever you can take for yourself. You really need to rest and recharge and refresh yourself by yourself, you know, without anybody else sort of tapping you on the shoulder and saying, hey, I need this, I need that. Like, you need to fill your own cup up too. So really take advantage of that downtime. And what I do, guys, I get up earlier. Like, I live in a condo building, so I get up earlier than anybody else in this building. And that's when I do my meditation, I do yoga, and I do qigong before anybody else's alarm even goes off. So if you need to build that into your morning or stay up a little bit later, really do it, because it's going to be important for you. You know, and it's going to help build you. So, and build that wall between people, you know, really take care of yourselves, you guys, and demand that space for yourself. I'm really seeing really strong messages that, you know, you went into hermit mode for a reason. So don't let people take that away from you, right? Just tell people what you need. Tell people, don't ask people. You know, it's your life. So if you need 15 minutes to yourself, you tell people that. And it's a really good trick for managing young children, if you have them, is setting a timer, because kids don't really have like any sort of perception of what time is. So if you get one of those egg timers that tick and say like, mommy or daddy is gonna go, and just, you know, when the bell goes off, then you can come and get me, something like that, right? So it can be really helpful. So message from the Emperor, you guys. Great card. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Never give up, you guys. This is really the inspirational message from the Queen of Pentacles, like super goal oriented, like very regal. You know, she's covered in green. I love how she's got a dog at her side, because there, you do have some loyal friends beside you. You know, and this could be representing your loyalty to yourself, and just a beautiful card. The message from the Emperor is saying, like, never give up, you guys. Things could get really tough, you know, and you could see that in the Moon and the Hermit with that really dark and blustery energy. Sometimes life just feels like a barren wasteland, and you maybe feel like, I don't even know why I got up this morning, you know, and that day could turn into many, many days. But you never know when success is gonna, like, you know what I mean? You could have that one day. So just keep on going, because that one day is there for you guys. And just keep on going. You have to keep on going, you guys. There's only one way to be successful, and that's to never give up. And that's exactly what the Queen of Pentacles wants to say to you. She wants to keep going, stay strong, keep your chin up, you know, keep your eye on the prize, you guys, and just absolutely take care of yourself. You've got 2 queens in your reading, so this is a really sensitive, however, very strong energy. I would just even go as far to say that the queens, they are representative of divine masculine energy, because they have to be as strong as a man, but then they carry themselves with the feminine energy, you know. So really beautiful reading, you guys, to not give up and stay strong, and like protect your tower, protect you, and then just go out with your chin up and demand what you want from the world. So guys, I hope this was a great reading for you, and once again, thanks so much for being here. Bye for now. Bye.